Hello, all. So, last night I watched a movie called Mad Max 2, and it made me kind of think of another movie that I saw also. This movie was called Army of Darkness. Um, Interestingly enough, what I wanted to say about these two movies is that they both seem strikingly similar in a lot of subtle ways. Now, I know that both are set in very different time zones. One is set in the future, and the other is set in the past. And Army of Darkness is, of course, time travel, and Mad Max isn't. But there are other elements that I feel make it a lot similar to Mad Max 2. One of them is at the time, even though both are very different time settings, they're both they're both in very apocalyptic, like hell-breaking war zone times where people are at war with one side and the other, and so that kind of sets the setting for it a lot of the time. Um, sure, it's not futuristic. They don't have cars in Army of Darkness, but it's that rivalry and war zone setting that makes it seem similar for one reason. Another reason is that the big reason that I saw was the way the main character was, that is probably portrayed in a lot of movies. Um, the main character, Max, was very um, reluctant to help save the people, and Bruce Campbell, who played as Ash, kind of felt the same way because he just wanted to go back to his time. So I feel like that's a big similarity between them. Um, yeah, I mean, they both turn out to be heroes in the end, even though they nearly left. Mel Gibson, or Max, was about to leave, and then he comes back to fight them all. And same goes for Ash. So yeah. Anything else that I find similar about it? Let me think. The community is very like malnourished. That was the other thing that I was thinking. Um, for one, like one of the movies is in kind of a primitive time when people are like underdeveloped, but the other movie is kind of in a futuristic time when people don't have time to develop and they're just kind of like their brains don't function right. So I feel like with the way they act, that's kind of what also makes them similar. Um, One last thing. They both kind of get badly injured. Bruce Campbell ends up losing his arm, and so does Mel Gibson. But yeah, with those things, I feel like these two movies are very similar. So sure, the movies may be different in some ways, but I still feel these things make them fairly similar. So on behalf of my video, I would like to give partial credit for this idea to this guy I subscribe to named CouchTomato. He does a lot of like movie comparisons, so I figured I'd do my own because when I watched Mad Max, it kind of sparked my interest. So yeah, that's kind of my inspiration bias for this. But I hope you all enjoyed this video.